turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. I stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building. Her going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. I stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building. Her going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe. Tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, you guys.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Ben with the key.
Yes, yes. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Sunday.
Okay, it's the Sunday for me.
Yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Make sure you share. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you guys share. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to fix this thing. Okay. All right. Let's see who we have in the building.
Ooh, looks like lots of people.
All right. We got Unbiased LLC.
Okay, you better come through, LLC.
How you doing? Welcome in. We got It's Me Wanston in the building.
Okay, he said yes to the honey. Hey, Mr. Walker.
We got Meg in the building.
Hey, Meg. How you doing?
And we got our guest in the building, the Moonlight Adventures.
Okay, you know what they say about a good moon, honey.
All right. And welcome in. We have Dan, the super supporter.
Okay, that's what it's all about, super and supporting.
How you doing? Welcome in. We have Grizzy's World Family Vacay.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome in. Now we have it's your boy Leo.
Okay, go and check out that amazing game.
All right. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, it's being here for me. Okay?
Thank you guys so much for coming in. Came from the Moonlight Adventures. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
Okay, so if there's anybody new, I'm Leo.
And I'm Wanston.
And we're the House of Entertainment.
Yes. All right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.
It's the comment and sharing.
Yes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, guys.
Yes. Tell a friend to tell a friend who knows a friend who might have slept with one of your friends. Honey, you got to tell a friend, child.
Yes, that we are live.
Is you live?
Or not.
All right now.
All right, guys, we have a couple of minutes before we bring up our guests. Just bear with us.
Yeah.
Just bear with us.
Bear with us. Just
Okay.
bear with us.
All right.
Na, 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 na,
All right. Hey,
na.
Will. How you doing, Will?
Hey.
Welcome in, Will.
Okay.
Yes, we got Meg in the building, our mod. Hey, Meg. How
Yes.
you doing, Meg?
Shout out to all the mods. Thank you for being here.
Yes, guys. And if you're not subscribed to the Moonlight Adventures, go on and subscribe to the Moonlight Adventures.
Okay.
We got Will in the building. Again, if you would like to become a lovely member of this amazing channel, go ahead. What you waiting for?
What you waiting for?
Yes, and if you want to get us sing, you know what to do.
Okay.
All right. All right. How many cruises? Wait, hold on. How many cruises have you been on, if any? We have only been on
We've
one.
only been on one.
One
It was
cruise.
this August.
This August.
Yes, we got to go with
Edna's World from
Edna's World.
Yeah, Edna's World. We went on the Carnival Freedom.
Yeah.
But we do have a group cruise coming up in March.
Yeah, so that will be our second cruise.
That'll be our second cruise, which is the Carnival Freedom.
Okay.
And for that information, we do have a video about that. We're sailing on the Carnival Sunrise. March the 16th to the 20th is leaving out of Miami, going to Key West, Florida, and Cozumel. So that is our second cruise. So we've only been on one cruise so far, but we had a fabulous time. Leo won the dance competition.
Yeah.
Cruising on high seas. Yes, welcome in.
Hey.
Yes, welcome in. All right, we got one more minute before we bring up our guests.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, if you would like to join us for that, we would love to have you guys. If you would like to join us for that.
Okay. It was the cruise for us.
Yes.
We had fun. I enjoyed the dance competition. I didn't know that they had dance competitions on cruises. So I was thrilled to be a part of it. A little nervous, but thrilled to be a part
in
of
the Z Show Cruise Fun. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
I think anybody who has talent should definitely share their talent with the world.
Yes.
So I was happy to be able to share
Good
my talent
evening,
with
my
the
brothers.
world. And, entertain, because we stay entertained over here.
Thank you so much for coming.
I was definitely happy to share my talent.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming.
And the audience was into it. They was like, get it, Leo, get it, Leo, get it. Get it, Leo, get it, Leo, get it. Okay.
Yes. All right, guys.
I was busting the move.
Are you guys ready to bring up our lovely guest this evening?
Oh, we're not going to make them wait 2 more hours.
Oh, no, honey. All right. We're going to bring up our guests, guys. They are a phenomenal couple, guys. They are lovely guys. We present to you, and to some, we're going to bring up to the stage Josh and Chastity, the Moonlight Adventures.
Please stay entertaining and turn me up.
Okay.
Come
Is
on.
he turned up?
Are we stay entertaining? Go and check the ratings. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Hey, Margie.
Snap. Circle.
How you doing? Welcome in. Yes.
I love that part. Check the ratings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you guys.
When me and Leo goes on the tag team circuit, we're going to tag in and out with a snap circle. Boom.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay, it's the tag team for me.
Yeah,
that's right.
Welcome
tag
in,
team,
Margie.
and then Watson's going to be our ring valet and manager. He'll be the advocate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
do you know who has the first question?
I have the first three.
Oh, great.
Yes. Okay. So I have the first three questions, and these are for Josh. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Always ready.
So before we begin, we want to say thank you to Josh for your service.
Yes.
As being a veteran in the military, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
We have militaries on our show.
Now, for those that don't know, Josh, you have served in the Army. How was that experience in the Army?
It had its ups and downs. It gave our family more than I put into it, if that makes sense, which is fantastic. Probably the smartest and best thing we did with our lives to get us ahead. And so much so we've encouraged our children to do the same, and we have no second thoughts about letting them serve in the military. And we encourage anyone who may need a leg up on life that can't otherwise get it, join the military. It's a great option. Served right after September 11th, had a desire to serve and take the fight to those that tried to take the fight to us, and enjoyed every minute of it and would do it all over again.
I know that's right. Were you nervous, like going in after 9/11?
No, I really genuinely wanted to be there. You know, I can remember waking up that morning and seeing what had happened after the first tower was hit, and immediately knowing that in some way, shape, or form, I was going to be a part of this. And it all came to be. I eventually lost my job because the markets crashed. And so after that, we were actually just walking through the mall trying to figure out what we were going to do for Christmas this year, because I'd lost my job, and I had expressed to her, I said, you know, there's a good chance here that may need to serve. I feel like I should serve. And
well, we actually said, if you lose your job, we're going to take that as a hint.
Yeah.
Or as a sign, like, we need to do this.
Yeah.
And he lost his job like the next week.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was kind of like, hey, I mean, it was probably like 4:00. Recruiting station closed at 6. It's like, well, why don't we go in there and see what it's all about?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wow.
and signed on the dotted line, was going to MEPS to take the ASVAB and everything the next week, and joined in November of 2001, the 6th of November.
Oh, wow. We have a question from Cruising on High Seas.
All right, they started early with the questions. I love it.
How long did you serve for?
So a total of 7 years. I wanted to serve longer, but ended up developing a late in life epilepsy at the age of 26. So I couldn't finish my career. You just, when you're working in aviation, it was either take a job where I would be miserable, or get out and support the military the best way I can as a civilian. And so that's exactly what we did. My first sergeant pulled me in the office and he said, look, you know, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get yourself back to a shape where you can deploy and support the mission, but you need to be a little selfish here, take care of your family. He's like, if you get out, I can guarantee you that I can have you a job working in the same unit as soon as you get out. So
yeah, he actually just went from active on one side of the street, across the street, to the civilian side. Yeah. And he's been working with the same unit since.
Yeah, I've been working.
Wow.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So,
21 years total so far with the same unit.
Yeah.
So you said 21 years?
Of total service for, you know, with the government in one way, shape, or form.
I know, that's right. That's good.
So you got diagnosed with epileptic seizures.
Yes. Yeah. That was probably, I think all of that was probably scarier for her than my deployments. Because it was full Grand Mall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They finally figured out how to get them controlled, but yeah.
You have to take pills for the seizures, or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a friend and she takes pills for the seizures.
Okay. Have you?
Like when I went to Jersey, they were trying to tell me what to do in case she has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a seizure while you were away?
Yeah. So I believe I had my first seizure while I was in training. So I was at Fort Rucker training for flight school, and they thought I had a mental break, and because I had deployed 4 times, and we were around a bunch of folks who, not the entire population that was there, had been with soldiers who had seen combat. Yeah. And I'd seen a lot of combat compared to a lot. And so anyway, the first seizure I had, they actually thought I was having some sort of mental breakdown with PTSD.
Oh, wow.
And they sent me to a psychologist and a psychiatrist and all the head shrinkers, and medicated me with this and medicated me with that.
Well, they called me I was at a ball game with Dylan.
Well, that was after. So that this part of it was Fort Rucker. And then when I came back, I went to training again for a leadership school, and that's when this happened.
Yeah, they called me and said that he was doing something with his weapon and threw the weapon, fell back, and we're just like, I don't know. We don't know why. Like, what happened? Yeah. And then I don't know. I can't remember how long after he was telling one of the boys goodnight, and it sounded like the dresser fell over. It was so loud. And I go in there like, what fell? And he's laying on the floor having a seizure. Like, I've never seen anything like that. I was scared to death.
Oh, yeah, wow. I can imagine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seizures are very scary.
Yeah.
And I was misdiagnosed initially, so they were treating me like I had, and I do have and have been diagnosed with PTSD, but that wasn't my major malfunction, you know.
Yeah.
And the doctors in Alabama were treating me like I was a PTSD, you know, just that's what was going on. So they had me on. I still take anxiety medication. I take 40 milligrams every day of anxiety medication. They had me on 160 milligrams while I was down there,
wow.
and I was getting no better. And I get back to my original unit, and when I get to my original unit, my doc that had worked with me for years, he said, I can't believe they have you on this much medicine, and I also can't believe you're still functioning because it's just way too much medicine. I'm sending you to a neurologist.
Yeah,
stop taking the medicine. Go see the neurologist. And that's when they figured out that I had idiosyncratic, I think is what they call it, grand mal epilepsy.
Oh, wow.
The scary thing is, though, we don't really know what I know if I'm feeling like I may have one, and the medicine that I'm on now, I really only get what they call seizure auras, because sometimes they'll break through. But I haven't had a full blown seizure in a long time. But you know, I don't know where I was going with that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We have a question
from the audience. We have a question from the audience. How long was each employment?
It just depended. So my shortest one was 60 days. My longest one was over 120 days. So in the unit that I was in, our op tempo was so high. The idea was bring the guys in, keep them fresh, and keep them rotating out. So I had, I think, 15 months total deployment time altogether. And you know, there are guys that had much more than that. And it's not about how many times you go or anything like that, but you know, it was always tough for me with the mental side of it and PTSD, to open up, because I didn't feel worthy to be treated when there were guys and gals who went through much more than I did.
Yeah.
Which is not the right answer, by the way, if there's any vets listening. Like, you know, everybody processes things differently.
Yeah.
And her being my rock, she's like, you got to go get help. You're turning into a total jerk. Go talk to somebody.
Oh, not a jerk, honey.
Yeah. She probably used more colorful language than jerk, but
not even being mean.
Believe it or not, she does curse. She looks sweet, but she can be sour. She's like a Sour Patch Kid.
I just don't like anybody else to. When he says a bad word, it's like, oh, I don't think so. Or the boys, like both boys are adults, but I don't let either one of them cuss around me. Yeah. Justin's 18, and he said his first one around me yesterday. And I was like, what? You do not do that.
Okay. So for Chastity, did you experience any like distress, or like hardship while he was away in deployment?
So his first deployment, I was 5 months pregnant. They said you can it was October. They said you can either leave next week and miss Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and be back in February, miss all the holidays, or miss your baby's birth. He decided to go ahead and go for the holidays. That time I went back home, and I had my family. But all the other 3 times, our son was in school, our oldest son. So I couldn't leave. I had to stay there. But no, I guess I had 2 kids. I didn't have time to really be stressed. I had 2 young kids. I didn't have time to even think about it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the news. There was no Facebook or anything like that, so I didn't keep up with anything.
Tell them about the church that visited with you while I was gone. Once.
Oh, when he left. So
hang on, baby girl.
If you if your spouse is killed over there, they show up in suits and ties to let you know. So, like 3 days after he leaves, these 2 guys in suits come up to my door. And I haven't heard from him yet because it takes 3 or 4 days to get there.
Yeah.
And the most dangerous part is getting into there. So they show up and my heart's just pounding. I know they're about to tell me, like, your husband's been killed. And they start talking to me about church. And that was probably, I think that was the only time I've ever like cussed out a preacher. But I was like, you don't know what you just did. Like, I thought you were telling me my husband died. You need to leave. And I was, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. It was dark.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Like, you need to leave. I was mad.
Wow. Wow. We love you, Chessie and Just. Okay. All right. I think you can go to the next one.
Oh, mine is cruising.
Oh, dude, that's the next category.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read my questions.
I only had 2.
Oh, not you only had 2. Okay, so one of my questions are you going to have another door trophy contest?
For sure. We just have to prep. So part of the reason we haven't done one since the all right.
The man.
So we did one on the Pride.
We've
Spirit.
Never been on the Pride.
I keep calling it the Pride. the Spirit. I think it's the same class of ship though.
I don't know.
I don't know why I keep calling it the Pride. We did it on the Spirit and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was difficult. I mean, we stayed up pretty late that night judging doors.
It takes a lot longer than you think to
Mm-hmm.
walk every hall and every floor. It took
really
a while, like hours.
Yeah, I thought we had like an hour between shows or something. I was like, hey, let's go do this thing now.
Yeah.
No.
It took hours. I mean, it took us probably 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because anytime you see one, you have to stop, take a picture. We took a picture of every one of them.
That way we could go back and compare
write it
and
down.
do it right.
Like it took a while. So I don't know. Maybe next time we'll just kind of like door competition on floor deck 9.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, what was the most in fun for you guys about the competition?
Just seeing all the doors really and exploring the ship. And it's a good idea, you know, if you're, even if it doesn't matter if you're a Travel Channel or not, if you're on board a ship and you do a door decoration contest, we got a lot of good feedback from the people that won awards, you know, and
the
people that won, they don't have a channel, but they did have a Facebook page and they shared it and now they're our Facebook friends. But
it's a good way to network, you know. And a lot of folks will at the time we didn't have our postcards. We wish we would have, you know, with the QR code and everything on there, because you know, we could have handed those out to every door.
Yeah, most definitely.
But it was a lot of fun. We may do it again on our next upcoming cruise, but on the Magic, we had my mother-in-law and it was Dustin's graduation. So, and I already had to do a floor by floor tour, which wore me out and took forever.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to spend that more with them.
Yeah.
If it's just us, we can do whatever, but I didn't want them to have to walk around, and it was both of their first cruises. So
yeah. But yeah, it's fun, and I would recommend taking part in one if you get an opportunity. And everything we bought for that, we bought at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow.
Cheap and affordable, child.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, next time we do go on a cruise, we'll probably have a different door decoration.
Yeah.
The one we had, we couldn't even like get it on the door because it was too big.
It was.
But it was our first cruise, so we didn't know. So, you know, you learn these things as you go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I see that you have the dog in your hand. Are you guys an animal lover?
We are. So this This is Princess Leia.
Hey, Leia.
Hair in her face, and then we've got Miss Ellie Mae, who's barking and jealous in the background. She was the black and white one that was up here, and then our son's dog is a Boston Terrier. She's running around here somewhere. She's actually a Boston terrorist, is what she is.
No, she's not. Come here, Ellie.
Why is she jealous? Because the other dog is getting the attention?
Yeah, they're both very jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, see, she's holding my hand. She's gripping my arm right now.
This is Gertie.
Oh, look at the doggy.
All right.
That is so
She's
cute.
super jealous. You hear her barking?
So you guys have 3 animals.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have 4. We have a cat too,
God.
but I have no idea where she's at.
Well, and we have.
Did you guys plan on having 4 animals, or is that something that just came about?
Yeah.
No, we didn't intend on having a small petting farm in our house. It just kind of happened.
The cat was our oldest son when he was 17. He worked at a vet.
Oh, wow.
He said, "There's a cat that has a litter of kittens." Like, nope, no way. We've never had cats before. We're not getting a cat. And then he sent a picture of her. I was like, okay, we'll take her.
Oh.
And she ended up here, not with him.
That's her cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you guys prefer boy animals or girl animals, or does it matter?
I don't guess we really care.
I like females because when they're not house trained, I would rather know that if they have a mistake, they're going to pee in the floor versus peeing on furniture and stuff like that. So I've always been partial to having female
We've
dogs.
always had girls.
Except for Sarge.
Oh.
Yeah. Sarge was outside though.
Yeah, I had a 115-pound Doberman when I was in the Army. He was a male. His name was Sarge, but
Come here.
the boys would ride on his back like he was a horse. He was huge.
Oh my God.
When I would come in the door, he could jump up and be face to face with me, like with his arms draped around my shoulders.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
50 pounds of dog food a week on that guy.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that.
What was
Shout out to everybody in the audience that likes animals.
Welcome in. We got Keeping Up with the Griffins in the building.
Yes. Can you keep it up? Thank you guys for being here. We had a pleasure of meeting them. Incredible couple.
Yes. All right. What was your highlight moments of the Symphony of the Seas?
Oh, good question.
Oh man.
Well, we learned some new highlights the other night. Beach Please put a video out, and we saw some drunken moments that neither one of us remembered. So that was kind of interesting. I found out I have an alter ego. I learned to have a new alter ego called Jose Luna.
Okay.
Yeah, wherever that came from.
Yeah, I don't know. There was so much we really enjoyed about the symphony.
Yeah, it is a beautiful ship. The specialty dining was fantastic. I mean, it was just, and really that was the first time we had done specialty dining on ship. And they're proud of it. It's not cheap, but wow. I said it the other night on someone else's live. I haven't had any better food on land. Like it was the best food I've ever had.
All right, for the best food. Joe.
All right.
It was an emotional experience.
That's amazing.
Not an emotional experience.
Yeah,
it was. It was. We had a beautiful night. It was our anniversary night, and just all that combined, and the food was just so good. It just got me.
Yeah.
All right, for food being good.
Okay.
I love to eat, so I like me a good food, honey.
Yes, we do.
You want me to do the next one?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. I'm just jumping around. I'm not even reading my questions in order. One of the questions are: Do y'all plan on being travel agents?
We do. Maybe something we do after the new year. But yeah, we've looked into it, and we kind of know which agency we want to train with and be in. We just, with everything going on in our life right now, we just don't have the week to spend doing the training at this point. But that's the plan. I hate on these kind of things to talk about the business part, but some of it is a business, and we've got a 5-year plan for what we would like to do with our lives, and monetizing YouTube in some way, shape, or form, whether that's just off ad revenue or through, you know, being able to be a travel agent through the channel, helping people out. You know, that's kind of what we want to do, what we enjoy, not what we have to do in the long run. Right. So we've got a couple of side hustles we do to try and get our bills paid. Or I don't want to say bills paid. That sounds like we can't pay our bills, but to try and
we know what you meant.
Yeah.
ahead of time, so we can, you know, retire early.
And sometimes we use those side hustles as getting a cruise
Get
paid.
the cruise. Yep.
I know that's right. Shout out to
Amen.
everybody with a side hustle.
Amen.
Yeah.
Do you got a side hustle?
So or no?
All right now.
You got to.
I'm like super addicted to side hustling, so that's all I want to do.
She
So I
loves
keep him-
Instacart. She
I
loves
keep
it.
on Saturdays. I'm like, let's get up early, work all day, see how much we can make, and he's never excited about it. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, no, I'm excited about it.
He's excited
I-
about after when we made a lot of money, but he's never
Yeah.
excited when I bring
We-
it up.
We made almost $400 yesterday.
No, we made over
We
$400.
made over $400 yesterday.
Really?
Okay, she said, let me correct you. honey. We
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
over.
We almost made 500 yesterday.
Just-
Over 500.
Just delivering groceries.
Yeah,
So-
just
Oh,
like
that's great.
Wow.
Who can't use some extra money, honey? Okay.
Exactly. And that's the, you know, we either use that to pay for our travel or we use that to get ahead on any of our debt that we want to knock down.
Yeah.
5 years. 5 years.
Okay.
That way, when you guys you know, invite us for another interview, we'll just fly out and do it in person. That's all.
Amen.
yeah.
But side hustles are good. I think we're living in a time where the world is moving a whole lot faster. So
Mhm.
everything kind of is a side hustle.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
being on YouTube is a side hustle.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and it's really YouTube is really an investment because when
Yeah.
you invest the sweat equity and the time, and then you get monetized, it's almost like when you invest your money and you make your money work for. So investing in virtual media, social media is kind of like investing your time for a return on investment. So you gotta get out there, hustle, network, and then let that marinate, let that seed stay in there, and then see if your crops come, you know, in the fall. So love those metaphors, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
But once you hit it, you know, and I think we've found a pretty good spot where we know when to drop content, how much to drop per week, and all that kind of stuff. When we should do our lives and our premieres, it should really be on cruise control at that point. And you know, but if you get into what we're doing right now, and you're getting into it to make a living, that's very difficult. If you get into it to pay for drinks on the weekend, that's not so hard to do.
Okay.
You can do that.
I mean, Instacart or YouTube.
No, YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube. Instacart. You can make a living on Instacart if you're in
yeah.
if you're in the right metro area for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody that's coming in.
Welcome in.
greatly
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
everybody.
I love your avatar.
That's Power Rangers. right?
Yeah,
The White Ranger.
Mr. Timmy Ray the King. Welcome in.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the Power Ranger that just
Welcome
passed,
in.
I think.
Yeah. Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the G family in the building. Welcome in the G
It's
family.
crazy that you play a superhero on television, but you can't be a superhero to yourself in real life. Like I find that so dramatic and like unreal to me. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, like you can play one, you can't save yourself. Like that's crazy.
It's kind of like, and even wrestlers sometimes, like if you Lex Luger back in the day, and you look at how Lex Luger is now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so sad, you know.
Most definitely. He used to be one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Like when I was younger, I always wanted a body like that.
Yeah.
And then they said you got to work and train. And I was like, listen, I ain't about to do all this.
You got to work and train, and you got to be willing to give yourself shots.
I think he gave himself too many shots. Okay.
Mhm.
No.
You
All
got
right.
the next one?
Yes, I do.
All right now.
All right. What are your pros and cons about the carnival magic?
Oh, pros. Let's see. I'll go cons then.
You go cons.
My only complaint is that they don't have somewhere set for karaoke and like shows. They do it right outside of the what's
the
Alchemy
alchemy
bar.
bar. Yeah.
And just everybody's just all crowded around. You have to, if you're not sitting there through it, you have to kind of like go through people. So that's my only complaint. But I love everything else. And they only did karaoke one time at like 2:00.
Oh wow! In the afternoon or in the morning?
What's my other?
Wow.
Oh yeah,
It was in the middle of the day. Yeah, they didn't have like, usually they have that late night one that's adults only karaoke.
Yeah. One time, 2:00 from 2 to 3:30 or something. They had an ending time too, and it's just like, hey, we usually do this every day. And
but what about guys? You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
No, I hated guys picking angry.
We got to do karaoke. We had a blast.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I love karaoke. That's one of the highlights of my cruise every time.
It's funny because I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or not. And then when you get there, it's like a totally different experience. Like we got up and sang, we got up and danced, we got up and drank. It was just a party.
Yeah.
I sang in church and stuff growing up, and I like to, sing. I have, I've been diagnosed with lyrical Tourette's. So you can say words, and if they sound like lyrics to a song, I'll finish the song off your words, kind of thing.
Okay.
So anyway, but I've never really sang in front of a crowd, especially to like popular music.
Yeah.
So went and did it on the Valor, and became somewhat of a phenomenon on the Valor because it was small, and they were still at like 50% capacity or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were like giving me songs to sing and talking to me in the hallways and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, well, it's kind of cool. So now I have a set list. That way I'm ready when I get there.
Yeah, we were singing. I got up for Destiny's Child, Say My Name. I was doing the background vocals.
Say my name, say my name.
Yeah, because Lay, is it Lay?
Lay, yeah.
Because I was supposed to say Lay. Lay was killing it with the vocals. I was like, I just want to be up here singing the chorus, like the oohs and the ahs. I have no problem singing oohs and ahs.
It's a good time. You have a good group.
And then Watson game, you got up to sing which song?
I think it was oh God, Can You Stand the Rain by
yes, New Edition.
New
Can you stand the rain?
So y'all
stand the rain.
Y'all are in that same era of R&B that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's Caribbean, so I think Watson grew up more to island music than he did R&B.
Hey, let me tell you,
he has also
island music.
A church background, so he does a lot of gospel music.
Have you ever listened to Christafari, Watson?
No.
So they were playing this in the taxi that we were in Roatan. So some of the contemporary Christian music that they play now, they had it set to like island beats and tones.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I looked at her and I was like, wait a minute, that's a worship song, and it was like, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Howdy. Hey.
Welcome in.
Hey, Paul.
Yes. Thank you for everybody being here.
I think
Ooh, now I got the next one. Okay.
Hey, we didn't give you a pro though. The pro for that ship.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the ship just in general,
Mm-hmm.
but the back deck. So there was a back deck pool on, I believe it was on deck 9. The bar's right there close. There wasn't a whole lot of kids there. 2 hot tubs at this pool on each side.
10.
And the music was good. It was a good vibe for music. They just played a whole lot of Caribbean island style music. So you just kind of like, it was just a little sanctuary. That was the big one for that ship. And the crew. The crew was great on that ship too.
Yeah.
Ryan Rose, fantastic cruise director. If you ever get to sail with him, you're gonna have a good time.
Okay.
I know that's right. Well, we plan on sailing with everybody if we can one day.
Yeah.
Because meeting people on a cruise ship is amazing. Like you get to meet so many amazing human beings.
Oh yeah.
From different backgrounds. It's cool to find out what you have in common with people on the ship and the conversations, and it's a lovely experience.
Yeah, it is.
If you dress up like a crazy redneck that has a mullet and dance on the Lido deck, you get to meet all kinds of people.
Yes.
Yeah. Gunnar Wayne met folks that, just crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the next question is, when packing, have you ever left anything you needed for a cruise ship behind?
How about our entire camera setup?
Really?
Carnival Magic.
Ooh, not the camera setup, child.
My God.
They won't be doing no vlogging that time.
Well, I had to use this the whole time. iPhone. It did fine.
Yeah. I can't think of any.
I know you didn't miss anything because she's checklist queen.
Yeah.
She's like, she makes her checklist and then she makes everybody else one, sends them out. This is what you're responsible for packing. Yeah. And that's me at work. But when I come home, I'm not like that at all. I just I let it all go when I come home.
I'm like that too. I think Watson packed the bag and then I went behind him to make sure that we had everything we need for the days that I was like, okay, what are we wearing on this day, so I can make sure that everything is packed properly and the colors are coordinated.
Mm-hmm.
I usually let him pack his own bag, and then I'm like, "Did you get your underwear, socks, 5 pair? Like, you know, do you get enough pants? Did you get something for formal night? Like,
I left a belt. I think I didn't pack a belt on.
I never say a belt because I don't think about a belt.
Yeah.
I don't think I thought about a belt when I was on the ship either.
Yeah. It's always something, you know, because I'm the kind that's like, all right, I know I have to have these things because I can't just go buy these things when I get on the ground.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I'm missing a pair of socks or some underwear or toothpaste, you know what? I can go buy those things.
Yeah.
Last cruise, he packed exactly however many days, 7 days. He packed 7 outfits. So he got really sweaty one day, had to take his shirt off and change. We had to buy a new shirt because he didn't have anything to wear the last day.
Oh, darn.
Wow.
I had to buy a new shirt in Cozumel. Oh, darn it.
See, they gave y'all some advice. If you go on a trip, whether it's 7 days or 5 days, pack an extra outfit in case something goes wrong or you spill something.
See, me, I overpack. I always do all the time because I'd be scared we forget something or you might be.
He's a packing whore. Definitely a packing whore.
Yeah, I overpack.
Because he was just packing. I was like, do we need all of this? Like, because to me, it looked like we had too much stuff. I was like, I don't want to carry all of this back. Like, why are we bringing so many things?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Michael John.
We always overpack. Right, Anthony and Phone. I overpack all the time.
March will probably be overpacked.
Yeah.
I don't ever count.
JC family.
But you got to have enough room to bring your souvenirs and all your gifts.
Yeah,
and stuff,
most
you know?
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. Hold on. The Rally Creative Travel says, I overpack. I rather pack something and not something I not need it than not pack it and need it. Amen.
I know that's right.
Yeah. All right. The next question.
Yeah, because we had packed the medicine bag and we didn't take any of the medicine. We didn't take like
Oh, you talking about the first aid kit?
Yeah.
Well, that was just in case.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do they charge you for that stuff on the ship if you don't have it?
Yeah, there's a. I don't know about Carnival, but
Carnival you can get it in the store.
I know Royal had a vending machine.
Yeah, they got a dispenser.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll pay like for ladies. What stuck out to me is like for ladies' feminine products, you're paying $6-7 for one. You know, and it's like you have to have it. So
yeah,
that was crazy. And then of course hangover medicine and 2 whole shelves full of condoms and lube because that's important to figure out, you know.
And they also had baseball cards in that same right above it.
Baseball cards for the kids up top.
Oh my goodness!
Condoms and lube for the adults down below.
I think it was the other way around. Put the cards down here for the little ones. Wow!
Wait. Those 3 was 3 times more than it cost. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Child.
Yeah. Okay.
I overpacked 2. I know that's right.
Yes. So, what are some of your favorite protocols?
I did. I was on my cycle.
That's why I noticed all the prices.
So what was your that's why I cried when I was eating. I was so emotional.
Oh.
I enjoyed
the change. I'm not going to tell you what was going on with my health prior to going out there because that would be way too graphic.
Mm-hmm.
So what were your favorite?
Oh, gosh.
I know which one's your favorite.
Which one?
Roatan.
I like the sloths, yeah, but I don't know. So far, I've never been to one that I just didn't like.
Costa Maya was cool. I wish we could have spent more time in Costa Maya, I think.
Yeah.
No, I really don't know.
I don't know.
Coco Key. was great.
Yeah.
Coco K, Coco
K.
Key.
I like all of them.
Bimini was on.
Charge me 20. Oh, not $20, child.
Oh, wow.
For a Band-Aid you can get at the dollar store, child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they be trying to make their money.
Mhm.
That's crazy because you think those prices would be low in case somebody actually needed a Band-Aid and stuff like that, in case they fall or the kids fall or something like that. Like, why would you want to make those prices high? And you're gonna need that stuff. Like,
Well, you're really not on land, so some of this stuff they have to bring on the ship.
But I don't know. I don't know what the charge is. We really need to ask Beach Please, because I don't want to. Spoiler alert: they're going to release a video of him going to the dock on the ship. So he was on one of the slides and he busted his elbow open, had to get stitches while on the ship.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know what it would cost to go to the infirmary, like in an urgent care. And he said there were people down there. It was just like urgent care, people getting treated.
Yeah, I don't
know if they charge your insurance or how that kind of thing works.
Okay, not they about to charge the insurance.
I thought that would be.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably more money if they charging your insurance card.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to get a high bill.
Oh my!
All right. I thought I just asked one. No.
No,
Oh, did you just ask?
I
One?
did. Yeah.
What was your last question?
What was their favorite protocol?
Oh, okay, you did ask the last question.
I can't come up with favorite protocol really. I mean,
Yeah, people's asked us that before. I can't think of.
the only
a
one
favorite.
the only one that I would like, probably pass on if I had the opportunity would be Freeport.
Oh yeah, Freeport's probably our least favorite.
Yeah.
Even
Oh.
Nassau, like it was pouring rain and we still loved
We
it.
had fun in Nassau for sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we had a lot of fun in Nassau. Yeah.
Do you remember it though?
I don't think Dustin does.
You can drink at 18 there. So we took him for his graduation.
Chastity learned how to twerk.
No, I was taught how to twerk. I did not learn how to twerk.
She was taught to twerk by a man. A man taught her how to twerk.
Hey, thank you for being
That's
here.
okay.
He could out twerk half the women. He was
Oh
getting-
my!
Oh yeah.
Because that's what he does for a living. He twerks every day.
He
If
was
I
always
did,
like a
if
stripper
I
or
was doing
something.
He was making that booty pop. I was
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
You ready for the next question?
Yeah, go ahead.
y'all knew what you was getting into when
Yeah.
you got us. You knew.
it. Y'all ever invited anybody on your show and then you're like, we regret doing it.
No, our show is welcome to everybody because everybody has
Yeah.
different personality, different story.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
interview different people so you can have fun. So our show is always welcome to everybody and anybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We love people just in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's us.
Okay, so the next question is, what's your favorite thing to do on a cruise?
Whew. Eat.
Yeah, I won't answer that. That's
Like,
probably my second favorite thing to do on a cruise ship.
my favorite. I don't know. I guess it depends on the time of year. Because when we went in January, we never set out by the pool or anything. But in the summer, when it's warm, that's all I want to do is sit out there.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends.
It does depend. I mean, like on the Symphony, I think the most relaxing and enjoying time was just chilling out in the solarium area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is their adults only.
I like hot tubs and all that.
But I don't know.
I can't really do like relaxing in the what is it? The 18 and up
Yeah, the one on Carnival Serenity.
Serenity. Because
Oh, the Serenity deck.
yeah.
It's very crowded.
Oh, I think that's one of the places we didn't go.
Mm.
Yeah, we didn't make it to the Serenity deck.
Mm.
You
But
got to
you
get up
probably
there
wouldn't
early.
have had anywhere to
Yeah.
go anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah, we didn't make
I
it.
enjoyed the pool. We didn't get to we went to the jacuzzi, not the pool.
It was the hot tub.
Yeah, the hot. Isn't
yeah, I like the hot
that
tub.
the
Yeah.
same thing too?
We learned something new that we enjoyed. The silent party is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
The silent party, and then also comedy. We hit every comedy
Oh,
show.
that's
we could
probably
hit.
my favorite.
Yeah.
We have
Okay,
to go to every
comedy?
comedy show. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, for comedy. I know they had bingo on the ship. I didn't get to play that.
Yeah.
We did that on our first cruise, and we bought the big package and just lost it in like 30 minutes. It's just like
Yeah.
we're not doing this again. So we didn't.
Bingo for me.
If we're gonna gamble, we'll just go gamble in the casino.
So yeah, the next cruise we went and we spent about $60 trying to win a $10 bill off of the little quarter machine because there's a $10 bill there. It's like you put in $30 already. Yeah, but I got.
Oh wow.
Okay, not the machine trying to get all your money, honey.
Wow.
But we did find out that the most consistent heavy pours on the ship are at the casino bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you some heavy pours.
They want you spending money.
Okay. Is you getting intoxicated
Or not?
Did we stay intoxicated or no?
Yes. Okay.
Put me up to a drip.
Yes. So, in 4 words, how do you both define each other?
You go first.
Oh, beautiful, sexy.
Oh, that's the same thing.
No,
Yes, it is.
Sex appeal and beauty are 2 different things.
Same thing.
Am I wrong, gentlemen? Sex appeal and beauty are 2 different things.
We're not getting.
I have to agree with him. Like I know it's close together, but it is 2 separate things.
Okay.
Beautiful, sexy, smart, and I'm trying to figure out a good way to say like leader. Like she's, we're very much an equal. There's no one above the other in the house, right? But I feel like I may be the head of the household in a certain way, but she's actually the leader of the household. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain that, but like her leadership for her leadership for me and our family. I mean, I could not be anywhere near where I'm at right now if it weren't for her guidance, pushing me, encouraging me, and it's just, I attribute, I had nothing going for me. I didn't want to do anything except just, punch a clock and come home until I met her. And I started looking to try and be more successful. And I hope I've treated her well and gave her everything she desired as a lady growing up.
Growing up.
I mean, like when you know what I'm saying, like when you're a kid and you're imagining your husband, like, I hope I've been the provider that you expected and wanted.
Yeah.
That's what's
your turn.
I've always wanted a guy to be in a Snoopy shirt. No. No, mine would be
He's
like
the goat. Snoopy's the goat.
Really good provider. Like you really work hard for us. You're loving. Well, I'm going to say caring because you used your 2. That's kind of.
It's 2 different things. Yeah, I get it.
One more. I don't know. I'll say handsome. In your little shirt.
Okay.
All right. We have a question from the audience. Josh, how many cruises do you have on that books? And how many of them are group cruises?
So right now we have 2 booked for 23 because we don't know what's going on with both our children at this point. So we have, and actually we could include Great Wolf Lodge in this. We're going to do Great Wolf Lodge at the beginning of January to send off Dustin to the Marine Corps.
So our plan was we're going on a cruise at the end of January. We wanted to include Dustin on that, but he is kind of waiting to see what, like the Marines stuff. So I don't know for sure if he can leave the country. So we thought we'll just do a Great Wolf Lodge for a few days instead. Then we're going on a cruise in January. We have a cruise booked in October for the booze cruise.
That is a group cruise. That's a group cruise with SCT Adventures. And, Antoinette's going to be on that cruise. Jeffrey's Angel, you need to go ahead and get on that cruise too. I know you've been thinking about it. Cruising is fun anytime, and JNS, they're both going to be on.
A bunch have been saying.
It's going to be.
And this is in October?
It's a Halloween cruise. It sails away on Halloween day, don't it? Or the day before Halloween?
I don't remember. I don't remember now.
Gunnar Wayne and Peggy Sue will be on that ship. It's been confirmed, so they're going on the cruise.
So there's people in costumes dressed up.
Well, I think we're going to plan
The
a costume
29th.
for every day. I think we're going to do a different costume every day.
Oh,
29 through the
beautiful.
5th.
So I
The
mean, Gunnar Wayne and
29th.
Peggy Sue. We got to do Dolly, and we'll probably have to do Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
I wish
Islands in a stream.
I'm not gonna sing.
That is what we are.
I can be dressed up as Dolly, but I'm not gonna go sing.
what ship? What ship?
It's the Carnival
Ooh,
Glory,
Glory,
out
yeah.
of Louisiana, out of New Orleans.
Mhm.
Ooh,
And this is October.
29.
October
29th.
29th through November 5th.
Okay. We
Hmm.
might have to look into that.
Yeah, we might have to.
But we're looking to book.
There's a few in March we want to get on. We just can't because our son.
One is y'all's, right? Y'all have one in
Yeah,
March.
Yeah.
birthday cruise.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we've looked at y'all's. We've looked at the one that Howie Cruise is putting on, and then also there's a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise going out that we'd like to be a part of.
How it cruises in June, but
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was. Oh, that's right. It's
but
the,
still,
it's
like
the-
our
the-
son that's in Korea comes home sometime in March, and we won't know when until February.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
my husband's Marine graduation now.
His graduation won't be until May.
Hmm.
It's 13 weeks, but
What's up, Mark?
Hey,
What's
Mark,
up?
how you doing?
Hey.
So, how do you feel about both of your kids entering into the military? Well, one of your sons are already in the military. How do you feel about your second son going into the Marine Corps?
you can answer.
Our answers will be different, I'm sure.
I'm happy for him because it's done a lot for us. Like we would still be back home just doing, I don't know. It really helped us. I know what it did for us, and I just want kind of the same for them. We had a really good life, fun life, as you know, raising kids on a military base was a good life, and I want the same for them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you see the interaction we're having right now. Obviously, you guys are black, we're white. You guys live in New York, we're from the South.
Mhm.
Like growing up the way I grew up, I didn't have these kind of interactions. They were on a very limited basis. And the military opened that up for my kids, and I wish I would have had that. Our kids never grew up with any kind of bias because the kids they played with on the street were of every race, creed, home structure, you name it.
Yeah,
And their
so
minds were just so much more open. You know, and I grew up around a lot of hate and bigotry. And I never subscribed to that. I always knew, like, you know, that's not the right way to be. But I mean, even people in our close family were that way, right? But the military is this microcosm of, and one busy mama hit it, of the way the world should be. And we had this conversation when I was up there with you. God loves everybody.
Amen.
And God loves you. That's the purpose and the message of the Bible is that God loves you, and we should love each other regardless of race, creed, nationality, you know, sexuality, whatever you got going on. It's all about love and treating each other with respect and dignity. And that makes us happy that our kids are going to enter into something that, I mean, you can't. It happens in the military. I'm not going to say that sexism, racism, any of those kind of things don't happen in the military, but it's not tolerated when it does happen.
Yeah.
And you know, if the world could be much more like that, because you know, we talked about this once, and if Jesus was walking our earth today, who would Jesus be hanging out with? It wouldn't be the people we would think. He wouldn't be over in the Vatican chilling out with a pope. He would be out with people that, because who needs the doctor? The sick, not the people that are already healed. So, and the military just opens that aperture, and you see it, and it just, you have to be a team. There is no I in the military.
Yeah.
Corps. I bunked with a guy from Flatbush, New York in basic training. And I could tell he did not like me. and I didn't know if I was going to like him.
Mhm.
But he was a Rastafarian. I didn't even know. I had no idea what the hell a Rastafarian was. And but we learned a lot about each other, and I mean, we're still friends to this day. You know,
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
that was my first experience, and I'm excited for my children to experience those same things. And Dylan already has, and Dustin's getting ready to.
Well, that's amazing.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
it's
that's,
about life and experiencing new things.
yeah, that's amazing.
Sure.
We have
Ready?
a statement from Aaron. He said GW might want to watch out if John Bourbon sneaks out on board.
John Bourbon probably won't come because he has so much, his attire's so much to bring. So he probably won't come.
He talked about going on the Symphony, and he had a hard time finding a good rain jacket and life preserver. And I'm like, John, you don't need those things. You're on a big ship. He's like, no, I'm out in the middle of those. He's a little different. Old Johnny is. So,
Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys come up with the character John Bourbon?
We kind of workshop everything. And I'll tell you, like, some of the stuff that we script really comes out of her head.
So he has came up with several characters, but usually when he runs them by me, it's just no. But when John Bourbon, I was like, yeah, that might be a good idea. The news, doing the news and stuff. So we kind of
we
went
called
with that
Meg
one.
too. I was like, hey Meg, does this sound crazy? And Meg's like, it's kind of ingenious and it's awesome because you're going to get to open up the world of creators in YouTube to people who otherwise might not get to see folks.
Yeah,
Because they watch this or that or the other thing, but they're going to tune into you. But then at the same time, it's entertaining, So I like it. When we post them, they normally don't get more than 300 or 400 views after we post it. But we've started using the handles. So if we call you out in a John Bourbon, you're going to get added in the handle. That way folks can go back but people have told us, that they've seen, anywhere from 5 to 10 more subscribers if they get recognized on the John Bourbon show. And that makes me happy. And, that's why we did the creator showcase too. Because there's so much good things. There's so many bad things on TV, but there's so much good stuff on YouTube if you know where to find it.
Amen. Yeah.
Just point people in the right direction,
Absolutely. We got a question from Jeffrey's Angels. Hey, twin. She said, Josh and Chastity, are you two retired? If not, do you see yourself in the near future?
Okay. Are they retiring?
So for me, it's kind of so technically I am medically retired from the military. But that pays our house payment pretty much. And that's about it. So we can't just live off my medical retirement. But as far as retired, no. And our plan, we talked about it before, but we've got this 5-year idea where if we get our high interest debts paid off, I traded in my truck because it had too high gas mileage, got a little Toyota Camry that I call Blanche because she's my golden girl and she gets good gas mileage and I love Blanche. She's awesome. But we're just super focused right now on trying to get that finish line in 5 years. We would like to be semi-retired in 5 years. I would like to trade everything in for a Winnebago Travago and travel the United States and cruise. I don't have her sold on it yet, though.
You're not going to get me sold on it.
Okay.
We're not going to have our grandkids come to visit us in a van. I just can't do it.
All right. Well, at this time, guys, we are going to show the Moonlight Adventures channel.
Okay, it's about the channel for us.
All right. So here we go.
Oh, we also forgot to mention he does have another channel.
We'll mention it in just a second.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, guys. So the Moonlight Adventures just need to hit 1K and they will be monetized, guys.
Okay, it's the monetization.
Yes.
For them.
So, guys, if you have extra phones, extra tablets, extra whatever, go on and let's get this number up, guys. So they're well over 812 subscribers. So please go on and subscribe to the Moonlight Adventures. As you guys can see, they have a lot of amazing content on here. They have the YouTube Creator News with John Bourbon. They have their Symphony of the Seas travel experience. Okay, and as you go further down, they have some more cruise blogs as well.
Okay.
Further down. Okay. And as you guys know, we also had a pleasure of meeting Josh in person.
Yes.
Okay, that was amazing.
He got to come to the house.
Yes. So please.
That's under the shorts. That's under the short tab, Watson.
So if you go over to the short tab over here.
Okay.
It's in there somewhere.
You will see it. You will see all the amazing shorts. Okay.
There it is.
All right here.
Look, two best looking dudes on YouTube right there.
Yes, right here, guys, right here. You will see traveling to the Big Apple to meet up. All right, so look at all their amazing shorts. They're preparing for John Bourbon right here.
Okay.
So go on over
Bourbon
and check them out. Check them out, guys. And then, they are going live tonight, guys.
Yes.
So at 8 p.m. So please make sure that you check them out. Shooting for the Breeze with
episode 30.
Episode 30 with Dale. Lord.
Dylan.
Dylan, yes. With Dylan, which is their son, guys.
Live from Korea.
Korea. So please make sure that you go over and you subscribe. Okay?
Did you subscribe?
Or no? Okay.
Yeah,
so now we are going to, which is Josh's second channel.
Okay.
All right. This is his wrestling vlog channel.
Yeah. So if you're into wrestling, join that channel.
Okay. So
it's not as pretty.
All right. So this is World Wrestling Vlogs, guys. On this channel, him and also Billy J and
Shout out to Billy J.
Cowboy Paul.
Okay.
All right. They talk about wrestling. They talk about Raw. They talk about WWE.
They talk about the good stuff, the old stuff, the new stuff.
Yes.
Honey, they talk about the stuff, child. Okay?
Leo was also a guest on this.
Boy, Leo.
Yeah.
Yes, he was also.
I had so much fun.
He was also a guest on this channel, guys. So make sure that you go over and subscribe.
Which was really cool because I think that was like my second interview by myself.
Yes.
So that was a
great job. Hey, the people want more.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you smell what Leo is cooking?
So go on over and subscribe and get this number up, guys. There are 75 over here.
Yes,
let's
they need
them
25 more to 100.
Yes, let's get them over that 75 hump. Okay, so they also have merch, guys. Okay, they also have merchandise. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, Busy Mama said done.
Thank you, Busy Mama.
Okay, she is subscribing. I know that's right.
Gracias.
So here we go. This is their merch, guys. As you guys can see, we have the Moonlight Adventures mug. So lovely. We have the Moonlight Adventures sticker. Okay, and we also have another sticker here, guys. So this is their merchandise. Please go on over.
It's kind of weird. We had somebody, Danny D. She's in here. She was trying to buy one of our shirts, and for some reason, the shirts are not on there right now. We've got to get that fixed.
Okay.
So you yourself can own a Gunner Wayne Firebird band shirt. You can also get a Gunner Wayne Firebird bandana if you'd like.
Oh wow!
So for some reason, they're not on there right now. I'm not sure. Click on View All Products and see if that comes up.
Yeah, let's see. All right. For some reason, it's only this.
Yeah.
But guys, we have.
But definitely go check out. The cup.
The cup and the sticker. So guys,
and they will definitely put up some new stuff.
Stuff. So please go over and check out the Moonlight Adventures.
We're going to keep our Zazzle up. It'll stay up, but we're also going to open up a Teespring soon, or it's spring now.
Oh,
what we didn't know is that if you use Zazzle, you get charged shipping and handling for each individual item.
Oh wow!
So like if you buy 5 things, they won't put it in a box and do one shipping and handling charge. You get shipping and handling for each item. So we don't want to do that to anybody who would be willing to buy something from us. So we're going to start a Teespring to avoid that.
Yeah, Teespring is actually.
Oh, look at those colors.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually with Teespring, I think after you get monetized, they allow you, or you could try what's the other one? Spreadshirt Shop. You can try that one, and after you get monetized, they allow you to have the storefront on your channel.
And go buy some of their merch too. They got some great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
I need a polo that I could wear to work with that House of X logo. That's what I. That's what I need.
Okay, cool.
That would actually be sharp on a polo. I think that the X with the
yeah, we have one of those actually.
Yeah,
we have a polo with the logo on it.
We do.
Oh, okay, so we'll send you guys. Yeah, we have a polo with the logo on it. Well, guys, okay, so the Moonlight Adventures. This is a question that we normally ask. What would you like those here at the audience and for those that will come back to watch the game from this interview on tonight?
Go ahead.
I won't give her the opportunity, So, I mean, go over to our channel, check us out. We may not be for everybody. We may not be your cup of tea. But we'd like to think we are. We invite everyone from all different walks of life to come in and enjoy what we have. We focus on traveling, but we're really kind of variety in a way. We have dad jokes and whatever. And our biggest thing, we always say this when we get off of our lives, we say bless up, bless out, which is basically our way of saying pay it forward. If there's anything you can do to help somebody get ahead in life, even if it's just shaking her hand, saying hi, whatever, it don't cost you a dime to do those things, but you never know what somebody's going through. So put positivity in the world, because the world needs more positivity. There's too much negative out there as it is. And that's kind of what our channel is all about, is, just having fun and showing that you can have fun, love your family, love God, and do things all at the same time. Still have fun. You don't have to be a stick in the mud, know.
We just have fun.
Yeah, we just have fun. Try to be authentic.
We had our first kid at 17, and
Wow.
the second one at 22, and now the second one is 18, and he's about to be out of the house. So we just
Oh wow! Okay.
do whatever we want to do.
And Watson,
We
you are
characters and
you're motivating me, Watson, because we've had folks in our family tell us that we should put a book together about our journey.
Oh, thank you.
That's something we definitely need to do. We started on one once upon a time, but
yeah,
I think it could be encouraging to young people who may have felt like that they've ruined their life in one way or the other, to show that you can still be successful. This is still America. It's still the land of promise. If you're willing to hustle and work hard, you can get ahead.
Amen.
You got to be willing to put the work in.
Yeah.
Is you putting the work in?
No.
That's right.
All right. Well, guys, this was another amazing interview by yours truly, House of X Entertainment. So we thank all of you guys so much for coming. I'm Wanston.
And I'm Leo.
Yes. Oh, we do have a question. Wait, hold on.
Oh, we got one more question before we
Yes,
leave?
we do. All right. This is from Cruising on High Seas. Do you have plans on being on, I think this is on a Disney?
DEWEY.
DEWDY. It's a Super Mario.
I'm not sure, Rob. So I like Super Mario. I don't know how to answer your question. I think it's lost in translation. I think your Canadian English is getting crossed up.
Oh.
No. I'm giving you a hard time, Rob. But I don't know. Super Mario Dewey.
doing just I don't know what that. I don't know.
I think he's talking about
Is that a cruise ship or a game?
It's probably a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll let me know. He'll send me a text and I'll answer it at 8:00.
Okay.
Okay.
Send me that question. Rewrite that question. Send it to me through my private message.
Yeah. Or put
I
it in
will
the
answer it at
comments.
8:00.
Well, guys, I'm Wanston.
And I'm Leo.
And our lovely guest is none other than
The Moonlight Adventures.
yes.
Oh, that was great timing.
Yes. Thank you guys. Hey, at home with Lisa. So, guys, we thank you guys for coming, and we will see you guys next week because we do have some vlogs coming and possibly a premiere as an interview. We love you guys.
Take care, everybody.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Let me get a little more. They know who, yeah, man. Yeah. I know they in